had a show on the radio and I was asking a question. What is the most appropriate ways to go about social media dating, especially if you started talking, emotions are flying here and there, and it gets to the point where you realize that you have to see each other, and it was quite an interesting conversation, and I thought to share some thoughts with you. The truth is, we cannot dispute the fact that days have changed. Things have really moved pretty fast. We're in the fast age. So you must also employ every arsenal of security and safety for yourself as an individual. There is this news making the rounds about two girls who left Port Harcourt to go visit a friend in Abia State, and they have not been found. Now, this is a case that we know about. There could be several cases that we did not even hear about, where people have gone missing just because they probably didn't even tell anybody where they were headed. How do you protect yourself if you started dating someone online? The first thing you need to do is take your time. Because of how fast-paced the world is, we're beginning to let patience slide in everything that we do. But patience is an important aspect of life. Take your time. This is very vital because with time, things are exposed. In fact, when someone is not readily patient or having enough of your let's get to know ourselves more before we can see, they can just decide to opt out. And so patience is the key to unraveling so much mysteries would open up. Time just tells everything. So take your time. A month, 2 months, 3, 6 months, 1 year is not even enough. I cannot tell you that this is what you're going to tie to the timing before that you get to know someone before you can go to see them. But what I'm saying is take your time. Another thing is, while you're talking to someone online, can you define the relationship, please? What exactly are you both doing? Because we have recorded cases where people got married from talking online. Good enough. It's a space, a social space on its own that is good, although it has its own disadvantages. But then, what is your relationship? Define it. With defining your relationship would expose your intentions. What exactly do you want as a woman, and what does the guy want from you? So when you define your relationship, you know exactly to what extent that you can make sacrifices or the things that you're supposed to do for this person. Very important. And when you get to the point where you now have to see this person, I don't know, call me old school, but I think that basically, most times, the guy should come to your city. And now you might say, oh, he's too busy, he's too tied up with work, I'm the one who's less busy. You find time for things that are important to you. So I think that the guy should come to your city and sit in the public space. If you would have to go, if you've made up your mind, you think that you trust this person so well and you want to go to the person's state, a place you've never been before, what are the measures to protecting yourself? Someone must really know where you're going. And I don't advise just going straight to someone's house that you've never seen physically before just because you've been talking on the phone. As much as you trust the person, all right, trust is earned, isn't it? So I think it's best that this person gets to see you in the public space. If it's a city where you have family or someone, oh, that is beautiful. Why not stay in your families or at your friends, and then you get to sit out, you get to see all the times that you get to see. This is because physical conversation cannot be equated to online calls, video calls, right? Because body languages are not there for jokes. Trust me, the reason you can identify people's emotions or what they mean or what their intent is because you can see their eyes, see through their eyes, right? And this is very important, especially when you come to that point where, oh, we have to see each other this time. It's now time for visitation. So you have to see in the public space. This might be old school, but I think that the guy should come. This is because a woman is more fragile and more vulnerable, right? So if he comes to your city, you can sit out, talk, and he gets a place to stay. If he decides to stay 3 days or 2 days, he goes back. You can continue this routine until you become very comfortable with this person. Mind you, people can pretend. Even people who've known themselves for years, there's still things to hide. So you need to be really smart and keep your discerning game uptight to know people, to know their intention exactly. And for you who you just want to really take a risk that I can't even describe, in terms of you meet someone, you're already demanding stuff from the person's going to buy your car, buy your phone, buy your hair and all, and you're getting all of those. If that person decides to satisfy all of these your requests, it might cloud your sense of judgment. So as much as gifts are important, I think that you need to slow down from how you collect stuff from people you just met. Take your time. Relationship has to grow to a certain extent before someone knows that they owe you, or not really owe you, that they can gift you something. But if you put that at the front burner and that's just all you want from the person, it will cloud your sense of judgment. Because if it's someone who means evil, they're ready to do anything and everything just to catch your attention and get you to their net so that they can do whatever they want to do to you. I'm not saying don't meet people online, but these days you have to be really careful the people that you meet online, and also how you go about the relationship. Take your time, most importantly. I don't think that it is old school to tell people where you're going. If you don't have 2-3 persons that you talk to, if you're not a loud person, you should have at least that one person who you trust and who can take in anything that you tell them. Accountability is a form of responsibility and maturity. If you think you do not want to be accountable, then you're not mature enough. So learn to be accountable. Choose one person that you can always tell anything and everything. This will help you, especially as you go about talking to people online and starting some form of relationship. I hope this was quite helpful. Share this video to help someone, maybe your sister or brother, who might want to take the next big decision of their life. My name is Queen. Follow this Facebook page for more, right? Thank you.